on the road.
Why are you laughing?
Because you're not staying on the road.
Do you want to drive?
No.
I am staying
Right.
on the road. See?
Ron Knows Stuff here. Mrs. Ron Knows Stuff driving the
Hey.
F-150 and sitting in the back seat, there's little Coco. Well, you haven't heard from us for a while because, number one, I've been fighting a sinus infection and I'm still coughing from it. But anywho, then we had Hurricane Helene, which we didn't have any issues with, right?
Correct.
And then we had Hurricane Milton, which we lost power for a few days. So that's the extent of our damage. So power's back on, everything's fine.
Thank you to the linemen.
Yes, thank you. And, all of our family members are okay and fortunately did not suffer any damage either. A lot of folks did in Florida, and our hearts go out to them, and so do our prayers. So we have 4,700 miles on the F-150, and thought it would be time to give you an update on its performance.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So we're averaging about 20 miles per gallon. That's combined city and highway driving.
It's mostly been in town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm thrilled with the gas mileage because this is a big truck. And
thank God it has a tank that can drive 750 miles because all the gas stations keep running out of gas around here.
Yeah, there's no gas in the area. We're going up to see our kids in North Florida. But anywho, 36-gallon tank is definitely something we like. And I'm not going to say anything about Mrs. Ron Knows Stuff being on the phone while she's driving the beast.
We were at a light coming up.
Yeah, they could see motion in the camera here, honey.
But the light was coming up.
Can you see the guy's brake lights? Very good. Okay.
I'm going to pull over and you can drive. One more comment. One more comment.
Excuse me. All right. So anyway, likes. Definitely the size of the gas tank. Love it. But we took it in for...
And it's got great power.
Yes. Ample power. Yep. It definitely does what it needs to do when it needs to do it. So...
do I stay in this lane?
Yeah, stay in this lane because that lane ends.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and they're actually... No, they're not doing the speed limit. So I'm looking at the iPlay. Is that what it's called? CarPlay. And it shows the map and the speed that we're going and the posted speed limit of the area. So that's kind of fun.
And the temperature outside. Don't forget, I love that.
Car shows the temperature and the direction we're going in. So that's all good. I had the first oil change yesterday. And they did it. They do a full inspection. They do the tire rotations. They do everything.
Well, one thing I did want to mention is the truck didn't say it was due for an oil change.
Yes. So the oil life monitor said we could go about 10,000 miles, but you and I both know stuff, and we know that you should always change your oil every 5,000 miles.
And what did the mechanic say?
And the service writer agreed with me because I kind of complained that the oil life monitor said I could go another 5,000 miles. And he says, no, don't do that unless you want me to sell you a new engine, which I don't mind doing. So I don't know why Ford's oil life monitor insists that you go 10,000 miles, but stick with 5.
Just to be safe, right? It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
An oil change at the dealership is $98.
Full synthetic?
No, actually they do a blend. I was surprised, but it is Motorcraft synthetic blend. I think it takes 6 quarts. So if I were to buy the oil,
but they rotate the tires with that. It's not just the oil change.
Yeah, I mean they do everything. They do a bumper to bumper check on the vehicle, looking for stuff to fix. So there is what I consider a whine under the hood. And he said that was the transmission pump and that they all make that noise. The important thing is that I recorded it. So now it's part of the record of the truck that I heard a whine. And so if I have any issues with it, I can theoretically lemon law it down the road. don't plan on it because we just absolutely
This was
love
a
this
great
truck.
truck.
Yeah,
And we did a lot of research before we bought it.
absolutely.
And it's got great reviews.
Everyone says that this 2.7 twin turbo is the way to go. And so far, I mean, it's only 4,600 miles on it, but I'm agreeing with them. One of the big dislikes that I have, and probably the biggest one, is, well, there's two. The auto start stop function, but you can fix that by hitting the button on the dash, and you just have to
This
do
one.
that. Yeah, I'll take a picture of it and put it in the camera, put it on the screen. But you can fix that, and you just have to hit the button every time you start it. Big whoop. But the other thing is the placement of the steering wheel controls. I don't feel they're logical. Um, it could be that I drove a Kia Sportage for 5 years.
And you had a Kia Soul
and
before that.
Yeah, and I'm used to the Kia's location of those.
I think that's what it is, to be honest
Well,
with you.
I don't know, because you've got on the dash, okay, you see that big button there on the left? Yeah, that one. That turns off and on the assist for the driving. In other words, it helps you stay in the lanes.
Oh, I could turn this off?
Yeah, but I don't want you to. Why that needs to be on the steering wheel control beats me. That should be a button on the dash. You can put it next to the lighting button, but that's where they have it. Um, you have some volume control on one side, and then you have the change the mode on the other side. I just think there could be a better layout for all those controls. I wish there was a way to program them, because if there was, I would, but there isn't, so I won't.
But maybe we could call and interview the engineer designers at the Ford company,
Yeah.
and they'll explain to you why they need to go where they're at.
Yeah, I'll get on their call. I'll get on the phone with them and see what they have to say.
Maybe we could tour the facility.
Seats are comfortable, still very comfortable. AC works great. Do not like the fact that it doesn't have a gas cap. One of the things manufacturers can do to reduce costs is eliminate some things that are expensive. That's a lot of engineering that could be easily replaced with a gas cap, and they chose not to do that.
Mm-hmm.
This is really kind of the longest you've driven this. What do you think?
Oh, I like it. It drives well.
Okay, good.
It definitely drives different than my car.
Yeah.
I do like the, I don't know what you call that, the telescoping.
Yeah, tilt and telescoping steering.
I like that.
So you can adjust the wheel exactly where you like it.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them have adjustable pedals as well, and they're power. So you can move the pedals up, forward, and backwards, but this doesn't have that. Another feature that we miss, but we can remedy, is heated seats. So I'm going to put a link in the description to the heated seat that we got to try out, and I got to tell you, it's
you liking
nice.
it?
Yeah, it's a little heating seat cover, so to speak, and you just pop that on.
It's a pad. You just lay it on. It's not a cover.
So, but I'll put a link to it in the description. I'm trying to set up an affiliate store, and if I can do that, then I'll get a little spiff if you buy one.
It doesn't cost you extra.
No.
If you do,
but if I can't set up my affiliate store, then don't worry about it. Still get one, even if I still recommend it. So we're gonna, now that we've tested on the passenger seat, we're gonna buy one for the driver's seat. So when we take our long trips, and we like to do that, the nice thing about a seat heater, even though we're in the South, is it loosens up your muscles and makes you, just relaxes you while you're driving down the road.
The little controller shows the high and low settings.
Yeah, there's a controller that adjusts the heat settings. So, and there's little straps to put it on, but it's really comfortable.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say about the truck?
Coco still has ample room.
Yeah.
And she's comfortable. I sat back there with her one day for the ride, and she was just content having me sit next to her, and she didn't try to climb all over because she's comfortable in this truck.
Yeah.
Which is nice. And she can see out. And so when we go to one of my favorite places to go, shout out to Chick-fil-A, woo, they give her pup cups.
Yes, they love the corgi. Some of the accessories we've bought for this truck to make it more of ours we'll start outside. We've got the running boards for 130 bucks out of Amazon. I'll put a link to it. I'll try and put an affiliate store where I get a little spiff. If it doesn't work, don't worry about it. Don't care. Just if you need running boards, I do like these. They're very sturdy. They're at the right height.
And they're pre-drilled to fit this truck.
Makes everything, ingress and egress, so much better. Outside, we also put a tonneau cover on the back. Got that on Amazon. Excuse me. I think that was like 180. I don't remember either. But I got the soft vinyl roll up, and I kind of like it because I don't lose any bed space. It's easy to install, and if I need it out of the way, it just rolls up. So it's real easy to do.
And it doesn't leak.
No.
We haven't had any issues with leaking.
No, and
so
it stays in place. Didn't blow off while we were driving down the road or going through hurricanes.
And then the seat cover for Coco.
So right, we got a seat cover also from Amazon. Again, I'll put links.
We may have an addiction to Amazon.
Yeah,
we may or may not.
And we got, I think they're Husky brand.
The weather rubber floor mats.
Yeah, floor mats. I would prefer to buy WeatherTech. There's nothing wrong with these. It's just my preference is WeatherTech because they're made in the US of A. Shout out to them. And then we got, of course, the seat heater. And there was something else I thought we bought for inside. Nothing.
Just the seat cover for the dog.
Okay, seat cover. Now, there is another little accessory that we already had, and that's a step stool. And I got gray to match the truck. That's so I can check the oil.
You didn't get gray to match the truck. You just said you already had it.
Yeah. Well, I got the gray one out of the house.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
That matches the truck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
we use a lot of step stools.
Yeah. There go the need for running boards. But yeah, so it allows me to be able to reach up and check the oil. I haven't seen any issues with the oil yet.
Well, we shouldn't.
Yeah. Anything else you want to say about the truck?
No, go get yourself one. I love it.
So, to summarize, we really are enjoying this truck. We do not have any buyer's remorse. If you want to see the link for what we paid and how we bought it, I'll put that at the end of the video, and the running boards at the end of the video, and the pre-work at the end of the video as well.
Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. We get kibble for Coco.
Every time you like, subscribe, and share, we get kibble for Coco. And she likes that. So, Ron knows stuff. Mrs. Ron knows stuff. And now you know stuff too. Thanks for watching.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.